Absolutely. All right, time to switch gears for our fan Zoom of the week. It's been all Packer fans up to this point. But this guy I grew up with, and while Green Bay is his second favorite team, guess who his #1 team was?
The purple
Yes.
people eaters.
Unfortunately, he's a Vikings fan, but he's an all-time great guy, and he can brag a little bit about yesterday's game. Here's Curt Haarsma in tonight's fan Zoom of the week. Chicago, 99% of kids grow up either a Packers fan or a Bears fan. Curt, you happen to be the 1% who's a Vikings fan. How did that happen?
Well, Burke, hello. And, I played for the Sturdivant Vikings when I'd grown up like 11, 12, 13 years old. And we won championships and, little trophies and things like that. And after that, I just followed them and I went from there.
Yeah, I believe one of those championships was against my team and and you won 6-0. So it wasn't like a blowout. Don't act like you were some powerhouse. All right, I got to ask you, what did you think of that game yesterday, man? The Packers and Vikings, they've had some wars over the years. And your team walked into Lambeau and ran the football right down the Packers' throats.
They did, and I tell you what, as a Viking fan, I'm going to give the offensive line, especially the right side. They made holes like me and you could run through, Burke. Yeah, I got to give him credit on that day. Dalvin Cook just he took the bull by the horns.
Yeah, what a performance by him, 4 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Now, if they lose that game, do you think Mike Zimmer gets fired, or is he still on the hot seat regardless?
You know what? My personal opinion, I don't think they're going to get rid of him. They call him a defense magical, what have you. I think he'll be good for a few more years, even though the year is going bad right now.
Well, with the way the schedule shakes out, can they run the table and get back to the playoffs? I mean, they were in the postseason a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 teams, I believe, if I'm correct, that have done that from a 1-5 standing. So, yeah, they could do it. I mean, anything's possible in 2020, I guess.
Right, and there's an extra playoff team, so 7 will get in the NFC. So who knows? Maybe they turn it on at the right time, finish 10-6, or maybe even 11-5. All right, now I got to ask you, favorite Viking of all time for you?
Favorite Viking of all time, Burke. I got to say I'm a big fan of Chris Carter, but all time you got to go with Randy Moss. He was a magician. Loved him.
He was unstoppable, man. People who didn't get to see him in his prime, they cannot understand how when he came onto the scene in '98, he changed the way teams had to cover him.
Oh, that is, and being a Viking fan, Burke, it was amazing to watch that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to ask you this: you were one of a handful of people that went with me to games before 9/11, and we just had passes, and you went up to the Metrodome. Can you explain to folks out there how deafeningly loud the Metrodome was when it was rocking?
Oh my goodness! I'll tell you what. Being on the field with you, and I needed earplugs. It was absolutely amazingly loud. I've never experienced that before.
Well, and the Vikings pumped in all that crowd noise too, extra.
Yeah, they did, but I believe that the Vikings did win that game as we were there.
The Vikings did win that game, but you're at least admitting to it. We could hear the speakers on the field. We're like, wait a second, that's not just from the fans. That's coming right out of those speakers.
It was. I think we interviewed about that too, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, I got to ask you, you've had an affinity along with your family with Door County and fishing in particular. Any better place to catch bass than just up the road here from Green Bay? Because you guys have taken me, biggest ones I've ever caught.
No, it is absolutely. I believe they named it #1 in the world for smallmouth bass. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It was special to your dad too, and If people don't think this is real, the coronavirus, COVID-19, and how serious it is, you lost your father last week to it.
I did.
Talk a little bit about him, the fisherman he was, and the man he was raising you guys.
He was an amazing man. He has taught me everything in life. He's taught me how to fish. He's taught me how to
Work.
just everything in general, and it's a very hard subject. I love my father more than anything in the world. But being a fisherman, he's a legend in Door County, put it that way.
Well, that, and not only that in our hometown too, but deer hunter, outdoorsman, work ethic. He was one of those old school guys, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. And I followed his footsteps for many of years.
All right. All right, Curt Haarsma, our fan Zoom of the week. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, Burke. Take care.
Yeah, one of those guys. And that in your neighborhood with the people, I called them Dad.
Right.
And Mom, Lila.
Well,
That's the way it was.
well, I want to give you my sincere condolences because I know what the family meant to you.
Yeah, and it's affecting, you have family members, and it's a real deal. Mask up, take care of one another out there.
Yes,
It has nothing to do with the presidential election either.
Exactly.
All right, when we come back on the show, we'll have our keys to the game, break down the 49ers, plus a look around the rest of the NFL. You're watching Locker Room right here in the Radisson Hotel and Conference Center.